Dating back to the 1940s, vinyl records were introduced, creating a unique way of listening to music. We fast forward to 2025. The smooth circular disc is still making its mark in Black-owned businesses, homes, and communities. Alicia Kennedy actually takes us on a musical journey through what started online to a downtown Houston record shop, Good Stuff Records.
I feel like the shirt gives the vibe.
Do you have a favorite record?
That's not a fair question. So what's been amazing is being part of this vinyl renaissance. So if you look at the stats, they say vinyl records have been coming back as far as sales are concerned for over 15 years. Like, it's about 3% represented of independent Black-owned record stores here in the United States. And so when you have a place in the community that people can come and, learn about music and that history and tie it all together, because music has represented activism, it has represented, kind of healing. It has represented joy, whether that's gospel music in the church, that's hip hop music where people are talking about struggle and challenges, R&B where we're talking about love, jazz where you get this experimentation with instruments that you maybe wouldn't have thought about between a saxophone and a piano and a trumpet. Those sorts of artistic expressions really just represent so much about the human experience, and particularly in the Black community where we've been able to tie together different generations by sharing that sort of music as well. I had records when I was a kid. I still have a couple of those. My grandma had some, so I'd be at the house listening to those, and just some records that I had from my grandma who had passed away that were still at my mom's house. But I have very distinct memories of cleaning my room, listening to Michael Jackson's Thriller. I still have that copy. It is super scratched and really kind of unplayable, so I have it for nostalgia purposes. But just then, so just enough to kind of learn about, vinyl records, and then of course cassette tapes and CDs, and then all the way back to vinyl feels very full circle. And I have those records from my grandmother that were, just kind of some older classic records. I listen to all genres of music. A lot of people do. Rock music is going to be Betty Davis. We're going to talk about, reggae music. It's going to be Jimmy Cliff or Bob Marley. This might be a little controversial, but disco is one of my favorite genres because it's just so joyful. It was so celebratory. A lot was happening in the time where disco became popular, and that people could kind of take that and say, let's make something that gets people up and dancing and moving. For me, it's definitely about disco. So when I think about that, I'm thinking about Donna Summer. I could listen to really her Bad Girls album, just something about that music that will always put me in a good mood. Black music, as far as culture here in the United States and the influence that it's had, is just kind of beyond what we maybe would have originally thought, right? Rhythm and blues, hip hop in particular, jazz, just they're stalwarts in the Black community that are known internationally. It's not just for the Black community, it's for everybody to understand how we all can contribute to maybe make the world better, a little happier, add a little joy. So one of those things for me personally was starting the Black History Month Vinyl Challenge, which I do on social media. And so the focus there is saying there are Black artists that we want to continue to highlight and support. So the challenge goes throughout the month, and every day there is a prompt that encourages people to post a vinyl record based on that post. And I've had people from all over the world join in. This is the third year that I've done it, but really it's just to continue to highlight, because same thing with physical media. A lot of these artists, and as we know, music as far as physical release was on vinyl.